So this practice is being shared for free around the world by Swamiji and by many of his very loyal followers who have also had powerful and positive benefits since connecting to this ancient practice. So it was passed on to Swamiji by his own initiating guru and has its roots in an 800-year-old lineage that was initially very close hold, so just being passed down between guru and disciple in the Himalayas. Now, because of the nature of the planet, where we're all interconnected, and there is a lot of suffering, especially in this last couple of years, the practices are now being disseminated, not just from one guru to one monk or one disciple, but actually from one guru through to millions of people. So this is a meditation that is completely suitable for people like myself who are not monks, who've got a family. I've got a daughter, she's only 6 weeks old. I've got a beautiful wife, Rajni. You know, I eat, I drink, I've got a business, I have family and I enjoy life. And Swamiji himself has a family, he has a wife, he has kids, and he lives in this world. But he brings this meditation into his life and shares it with people. And we've brought this meditation into our life, and now our responsibility is to share it with as many people who want to have that inner connection to their own soul. So when you begin this practice of meditation, you can feel that you might be embarking upon this journey alone, that you're by yourself. Part of this beautiful Himalayan practice is that you're not just connecting to yourself, but you're connecting to thousands, almost millions of people who are practicing with this particular practice of doing nothing, surrendering, right? So Swamiji himself is very fond of saying that a teaspoon of ink in a cup of water will turn the whole thing black. But if you put that same teaspoon of ink into an ocean, right, the ink doesn't disappear. You don't destroy any of the dark ink particles. But there's no way that 1 teaspoon of ink can stain the entire ocean. So when you sit down for this meditation, connected to thousands and thousands of people who are also practicing in this manner, you're actually dissolving yourself into the larger collective energy of people who are practicing, right? You don't actually need to do anything with this meditation. Just like when you go outside to receive the sun's grace, all you have to do is go outside. With Himalayan meditation, all you need to do is show up, connect to your soul, and surrender. That's that. There is no cultural or dogmatic beliefs that you must adhere to, that you don't have to stop drinking, you don't have to stop smoking. In fact, Swamiji says you can do anything you want. One thing for sure, you just make sure that you meditate, right? So I like to think about this in this manner. This is me with all of my, let's call it stuff here, my addictions, my problems, my worries, my anxieties. The meditation is a practice. Himalayan meditation is a practice that you bring into your life and just do it. Without question, without needing to know too much, you sit down, connect to your soul and surrender, and then see, you just watch. What happens to my life over 1 week? What happens over 1 month? What happens over a year? And slowly the things that are not right, that aren't in alignment with your soul, will leave by their own accord without any effort. By way of an example, I was struggling with alcohol for many, many years. I was drinking more than I wanted to, and I found it very difficult to not drink in social settings. I found it very difficult to moderate. When I did have 1, I would have 5. And it crept into a level where it was taking over a little bit. You know, I would need alcohol to unwind and to relax. And I embarked upon this journey of inner work and self-discovery and yoga and meditation and counseling. But they all just treated the symptoms. I tried to understand why I was drinking. I tried to hide myself from triggers and things that would make me want alcohol. But the root cause of the drinking never got addressed. And it was only when I made the decision to begin meditating every single day that I really began to tackle my issues with alcohol. So what happened was, I didn't even know this at the time, but it was my unconscious anxiety at life that was leading me to drink. So alcohol was actually the symptom. And when I began meditating and allowing the connection and the grace of my own soul to arise from the inside, what happened was the cause, the reason of why I was drinking was beginning to get healed. I wasn't so anxious about the future. I began to have more faith that whatever happens, this universe is going to look after me, that I am capable of getting through life, that even though it's challenging and I don't know where I'm going a lot of the time, eventually I'll be all right. And slowly, not overnight, but just slowly, the alcohol left. Right? All of my effort prior to that, I kept pushing it away, and like a boomerang, it would come back. Right? So it might not be alcohol in your life. It might be another substance. It might be a way of relating to yourself, a negative way of looking at yourself, harsh judgment. It might be a lack of love and openness that is your challenge. So I encourage you to bring this practice of Himalayan meditation into your life and see what happens to those little problem areas, the things that you already know you'd love to help heal and move past, but you felt a bit stuck. My gut feeling is that if you consistently meditate, you'll begin to get the inner guidance from your soul at what you can do to relieve the cause, not just to prevent the symptoms. So thank you very much for joining us today. This is just a quick video to share with you what is Himalayan meditation. We're going to create a link below for the next video in this series, which is the practice itself. And I'm going to go actually in the next over the next few weeks, we're going to be releasing a few more videos around exactly how you can begin to incorporate the practice of Himalayan meditation into your own life. If this video has been useful for you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the like and hit your little notification bell. Himalayan meditation is shared for free around the world, and we are going to be sharing as much as we can around this particular practice. So stay tuned for more sharing from Kailash. We'll also link to some of the resources from Swamiji himself in India. And look, if you've got questions, if you want to know more about this practice, make sure you leave a comment below, and we'll do our best to feature those questions in our upcoming video series. As an added incentive for subscribing to the Kailash channel, Project 2022. In next year, the year of 2022, Kailash is going to be building our YouTube social media universe so that we can continue to share the practices that we are madly passionate about. We are offering a 1-week personal retreat for free at our retreat centre in the Grampians in Australia for one of the first 2,000 people to subscribe to the Kailash channel. So all you need to do is literally hit subscribe and enter. If you want to let anyone else know, tag them below and get them to subscribe to our channel as well. And we will draw this, we'll draw our raffle at the end of next year. So something to look forward to.